Distributor time again. A friend of mine just picked up a slant 6 in a boat, and this is the distributor out of that engine. As you can see, it's still points. Got our points down here, and we've got our rubbing block, condenser. It has no vacuum advance. The boat engines did not. The distributors on the boat engines did not have vacuum advance because they're a distributor and engine that's always under load. There's no cruising, so there's no need for vacuum advance. It actually could make the timing quite erratic. So what he's asked me to do is just to plot it for him, the advance curve, and to just check the distributor overall, and it's in nice shape. So we're going to run it and see what we get. So we switched on the machine, and it's a right-hand drive, so we've got it spinning in a clockwise direction. You can see there's some strobing going on right now, but the first thing we want to do, dwell is way off for these points. They should be 41 to 46 degrees, and we're sitting at 32, so we've got a problem. How are we going to adjust that? These two screws right down here. This one will loosen, this one will adjust. So let's see if we can do this one-handed. Loosen, and then adjust. And we're doing this at 300 RPM distributor, so 600 at the crankshaft. Dialing it in. You can see as I turn it how that moves. We'll dial it in to around 46, 45. Then I'm going to tighten this back up. And we're going to check and see where we ended up. Right in our window, 44. And it should stay steady there between the 600 and 1500 RPM at the crank. Now if we look, we'll zero this. It's pretty close to zero. And then we'll be ready to plot. Starting at 300 RPM distributor, we note where we are, 0 degrees advance. We bring this up to 400 RPM distributor, 800 at the crank. We check. We didn't move at all. Bring it up to 500. We're on the top scale. It may have moved slightly, about 1 degree. Bring it up to 600, distributor speed. Now it's popped up a couple more. So at 700 RPM, we're floating in somewhere around 8 degrees. Bring it up to 800. We're at 9. 900. We're still at 9. 1,000. And I'm going to flip to the 4,000 RPM scale. So I should come back to it 1,000. And we're sitting at 9. It doesn't look like we're going to pick up any more, any more degrees of advance. Staying solid at 9. And we're spinning right now 1,800, those 3,600 at the crank. We didn't get any more advance. 9 degrees. So we're bringing it back down to idle. Our dwell stayed solid. So if we take a peek at our plotting, this is what we plotted at the distributor. 4 degrees of advance at 600 RPM, so 1,200 RPM, 8 degrees. We got 6 degrees at 700 and then 9 at 800. So we got a maximum of 18 degrees total advance out of this distributor. The specs that we found online, because I don't have any specs for a marine distributor, initial timing should be 10 to 12 degrees for top dead center. And then the centrifugal should be 16 to 18 additional degrees. So that would give us 26 to 30. We have 18 built into our distributor, so we could set this up at somewhere between 10 and 12 initial, 18, and we get right around 30. I read that marine engines like a little less total timing than do engines that drive on the street with the vacuum advance. They'll have way more with the vacuum advance. But this is always under load, this marine engine, so we can have a little less centrifugal advance to bring our total down and still have a nice amount of initial, so we have good low-end torque. So that's our distributor machine. Playing with it again. Be sure to check us out on mopowergarage.blog. Talk to you next time.